'Tis the season, my friends. It's time to start thinking about presents for your young scientists. But sometimes finding presents for your daughters who are interested in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics can be really hard. I'm here to help you. Hello, parents and educators. My name is Danielle. I am the founder and CEO of Make Them Mainstream. I help people just like you teach their young daughters and female students about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So yeah, shopping for your young daughter can be hard because either the products you want don't exist or they're so masculine that they're just not as fun. So I compiled a list of gifts that you can give your daughter this holiday season that will cultivate her curiosity and speak to her on a more intellectual level. Your daughter is smart and curious, so her presents should match her personality. Up first is the Female STEM Academy subscription box. This gift is from Make Them Mainstream. The Female STEM Academy subscription box is about cultivating curiosity while developing problem solving and communication skills. These are important tools that your young scientist, ages 5 through 9, will need in order to understand her world. Allow her to use her creative and analytical mind while she develops important STEM skills. Spend some quality time with her or let her enjoy the activities on her own. Each month is about a different specific female in STEM and has STEM activities related to her as well as her field. Each box comes with an introductory page that explains what your child is learning, an age-appropriate interactive story about each woman and her amazing accomplishments, an outside STEM activity, an inside STEM activity, all the materials necessary for the activities, and various interactive pages including coloring, identifying, matching, graphing, and more. The next gift is from a company that I absolutely adore, and you are going to love these leggings for your daughter. These are Smarty Girl leggings from Smarty Girl brand, and these are organic leggings for toddlers, founded by an amazing woman named Emily Palomino. She has a toddler daughter, and she was unhappy with all of her clothing options available for girls. She would look in the boy sections and see super genius or future scientist, while she was stuck in the girl section with butterflies and princesses. She wants to change the face of clothing for girls, so she started her own clothing line. Her first line has started with leggings that have airplanes, dinosaurs, bugs, insects, sharks, and chemistry. And she just recently released her second set of leggings, which now include astronauts, vehicles, sloths, narwhals, and robots. These new leggings are made of thick, soft cotton that was ethically made in Peru. Now, I don't have a toddler, but I want these leggings for myself. They're so cute and they really speak to that inner scientist and they empower girls. Now, I know that a lot of you don't just want to give products or things to your children. You want to give them experiences. That's why this next gift suggestion is a trip to your local zoo. A trip to the zoo is an incredibly enriching experience for both your young scientist and for you. I recently took a trip to the San Diego Zoo, and it was just as amazing as I remember when I used to go as a kid. Your daughter will be able to look at animals, of course, but she will also be able to learn about conservation. Zoos are being designed more and more as educational tools for children. Their message is no longer, look what we caught. Instead, it's look at the animals we are rehabilitating and look at these amazing things humans can do to keep these animals safe. The zoos transform you into new environments. They allow your daughter to explore not only the world around her, but also places from around the world. To get the most out of your experience, I recommend park passes, so the message and the magic can really sink in. Next up is another product right here from Make Them Mainstream. It's our STEM coloring and activity book. The STEM coloring and activity book is available in print and as an ebook. It's a fun and easy way to introduce or sustain your child or student's interest in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Being a scientist means that you are always asking questions. Being a scientist means that you are curious. The content within these pages is designed to get your child or student asking questions while exposing them to STEM. The STEM coloring and activity book is 34 pages. The book is broken up into 4 seamless sections, one for each letter of STEM. Each section starts out with a word find related to females in STEM, and the pages following consist of word unscrambles, connect the dots, coloring pages, and more. Next up is a book series called the Questionnaires Collection. These books were written by Andrea Beatty and illustrated by David Roberts. The Questionnaires Collection is a roundup of the New York Times best-selling picture books Iggy Peck Architect, Rosie Revere Engineer, and Ada Twist Scientist. These books focus on STEM and the power of perseverance. Two strong female leads, Rosie and Ada, reinforce in your daughter the notion that girls can do anything. The series of books started with Iggy Peck Architect. The next book was Rosie Revere Engineer, and it's all about a young girl named Rosie who dreamed of becoming a great engineer. However, she's afraid of failure and she hides him under her bed until a fateful visit from her great-great-aunt Rose, aka Rosie the Riveter, shows her that the first flop isn't something to fear, it's something to celebrate. We continue the series with Ada Twist Scientist, who teaches your daughters about two things we talk about a lot on Make Them Mainstream: curiosity and problem solving. That's because Ada Twist's head is full of questions. Ada has always been endlessly curious. Even when her fact-finding missions and elaborate scientific experiments don't go as planned, Ada learns the value of thinking her way through problems and continuing to stay curious. Next up is a magazine subscription service which I subscribe to myself. It's called Smore Magazine. Smore's mission is to empower young girls to engage their curious minds and believe in their own brilliance. In order to do so, they sell a subscription magazine that includes stories of inspiring women in STEM. Each magazine highlights one amazing woman in science who is currently making strides in the STEM fields. So far, issues have covered astronauts, a shark biologist, a woman looking for the cure for cancer, and more. Not only will you get access to 6 ad-free magazines for a full year, you'll also get cool bonuses. Things like STEM challenges with prizes, or Watch Me Work series with women scientists. This is another experience-based gift, and it's a Science Center membership. A Science Center can be a lot of different things, but it's not strictly a museum. A Science Center will have fun, interactive activities and cool science to explore. Some Science Centers have specific themes. Others rotate their main topic for a few months. Regardless of what your local Science Center has in store, you cannot go wrong. Your daughters and students will be enamored by the incredible technology present in their world. Anytime I visited a Science Center as a kid, I always left feeling as though I could take on the world. And being exposed to powerful female role models and STEM when I was little is what allows me to do what I do today with Make Them Mainstream. You cannot underestimate the power of a trip to a Science Center. Just type in Science Centers near me in Google to find your closest one. And if you're in the San Diego area, I highly recommend the Fleet Science Center. I know that sometimes it can be hard choosing gifts for girls when they're interested in typically masculine fields. But we are here to change that. That is why Make Them Mainstream has products and services geared towards girls, and why we help people just like you teach their young females about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. If you have any more gift suggestions, I'd love to hear about them. Leave a comment so I know what they are. Also, if you want links directly to every single product, check out the link in the description below, which takes you to the full article for this video. I've also made sure to include positive customer reviews so you can see what other people have thought. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Keep being curious, keep discovering, and happy learning.